Uber's long road to an IPO is ending at a less than ideal moment. And actually, I think, because I'm bullish about Uber, it's giving you a good opportunity to get in at a reasonable price. It's due to price shares in its long-awaited initial IPO after the market closes on Thursday. Last raised money from Toyota Motor Corp in August at a valuation around $76 billion. Could see the company debut with a market value just above that, at around $79 billion. I was expecting close to 100, but obviously, the market has turned. That's a bargain in my view. They're looking at the market as well as what's happened to Lyft, but this is winner takes all. It's Darwinian. Lyft is irrelevant. They're not going to be there. Shares of Uber's biggest competitor tumbled to a record low on Wednesday after it disclosed a steep loss in its first quarterly earnings report as a public company. It's closed 26% below the IPO price of 72. Frankly, it should be lower because it's going to get creamed. However, because Lyft is focused on the domestic ride-sharing market, I've said the company is a one-trick pony compared to Uber, a three-headed value monster. On the roadshow, Uber touted its plans to expand in logistics and other transportation businesses, including scooters, autonomous driving, mass transit, a person familiar with the matter has said. The company aims to become a one-stop shop for customers who would only need to use one platform for multiple services. Uber's been working with Morgan Stanley. Its shares are set to trade on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker Uber. Over multiple funding rounds, its valuation soared from $60 million to $3.7 billion to $42.8 billion in 2016 to $62.5 billion when Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund wrote the company a $3.5 billion check sent in a single wire transfer. I wrote about Uber in that article on the 15th of April called The Platform Economy. Have a read, and I called Uber seriously ubiquitous. And I said I recall how it arrived in Nairobi and made its Gladwellian level move. The tipping point is that magic moment when an idea, trend, or social behavior crosses a threshold, tips and spreads like wildfire. In that same article, I was talking about the new high-tech millennial crypto avocado economy exhibiting viral wildfire and exponential and even non-linear characteristics, not unlike Ebola. Uber says it has 91 million MAPCs, more than double the number in 2016, so now you know when you call your Uber, you're in fact one of the 91 million MAPCs. In a brilliantly counterintuitive move, Uber even said they might never make a profit, ever. The punchline is that this is the largest growth tech company that's going to be going to the public markets. That's David Erickson, a finance professor at the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School. I feel investors will look through the accumulated losses and focus on the ubiquity of the Uber platform, and that therefore these shares will pop meaningfully. And that was at a higher valuation, so I think they'll pop even more. So this is a conviction buy recommendation.